Hey guys, I'm Alex from technoclass.com, and this is the Cherry Mobile Skyfire 2.0. This is one of the local brands quad-core devices. I think this is the fourth one out there. It's different. It's using a different processor. It's using a Snapdragon processor, but the specs include, Jelly Bean 5-inch IPS screen, pretty good. It is QHD though, but the other specs like 1GB RAM, 4GB ROM, 8-megapixel camera and stuff is pretty good. This is priced at about at $7,999, so it's about the price of the Omega HD 1.0, which is a dual-core processor. This is a quad-core with a QHD screen, IPS, so it's actually pretty good as well. So we're gonna unbox it right now. Check it out. Alright guys, so here is the Cherry Mobile Skyfire 2.0 quad-core 5-inch screen device. As you can see right here, it's right there. Let's take off the plastic and get to the other parts of the stuff in here. Looks pretty nice, by the way. So you can check that out. Battery is right here. Let's open up the use it to turn on the phone here. Back opens up like this and like so. This is a dual SIM phone as usual, and one is 3G capable and one is regular 2G plus a micro SIM slot, obviously. So the battery goes in like this, and the battery is 2000 milliamp hours. So that's not bad. 2000 plus is the minimum these days for a quad-core phone anyway, so that'll help. Obviously this is using a Snapdragon S4 processor quad-core, which is slightly different. And there you go. You will notice a little bit, it's actually a little bit smoother in terms of running. Here you have a micro USB cable for charging and data transfer. A USB charger, obviously, to charge your phone. Here is a headset, 3.5mm headset with a microphone and a button. That's usually standard for Cherry Mobile devices. And we have here a SkyFire 2.0 user manual. Looks like it has color, some pictures in color, about 40 pages, pretty cool. And that's it for the box. Let's check out the phone right here. Alright, here we go. This is the Cherry Mobile Skyfire 2.0. It's what it looks like. It's running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. But before we get to that, let's check out the parts here. This is the 5-inch QHD IPS screen. It actually looks pretty good to me. IPS is actually improving the quality a little bit. It's a little, I guess if you prefer HD screens, that's less pixels, but I don't notice anything bad. It actually looks pretty good. Over on top here, I like the whole front is only glass here. Obviously this is not I believe this is not Gorilla Glass or Dragon Trail, so there is a screen protector on it when you get the phone, I believe. Speaker grill right there, looks like a 2-megapixel camera right there. Obviously over on the left, a bit on the left of it is probably the proximity sensor and the light sensitivity sensor. On the bottom here is a menu, home and back button. Those are standard for Androids nowadays. On the left side here we have a volume rocker. Let's get that to focus here. There's a shiny-ish strip here, and then there's a sort of plastic strip there. Volume rocker on the left side. On the bottom there is nothing. Where is the microphone? Oh, there's the microphone right there. On the right side, the power and unlock key is over here. And on top we have your micro USB port for charging and data transfer, and a 3.5mm headset jack. So over on the back we have a bunch of things. It's sort of a shiny glossy black here. You get a sort of fingerprint magnet-y, but that's what usually glossy stuff does. Logo here, Skyfire 2.0 in, I guess, white. Cherry Mobile logo, a little bit of a speaker grill right there if you see. 8-megapixel autofocus badge right there, and the camera module is right here. 8 megapixels with a flash, with a LED flash. The camera module slightly pops out there. Not as much as the Omega HD 2.0 or the Omega HD 1, but I think it's okay. Some people would like to add bumpers here and there to protect the glass from scratching. But that's about it. I like the design. Actually, kind of like the design here. I guess I don't like the fingerprint magnet stuff, but it feels pretty good in the hand. The bezels are fairly small. It looks like a pretty high quality device, or even a expensive device. But yeah, this is the the Skyfire 2.0. Let's check out the interface right now.
Guys, don't forget to watch the big time show.
Alright, so here we are at the SkyFire 2.0 interface, and obviously it looks similar to a lot of the ice cream sandwich and above. This is running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. Unfortunately, it's not 4.2 yet. The new phones from Cherry Mobile are using 4.2, but it's still pretty smooth, as you can see right here. It doesn't have the two-finger gesture to get these other settings, but it does have a custom settings bar right here. And you can get to the settings by pressing this. And obviously I will show you the version 4.1.2. So slightly different interface here. As you can see, the icons have a sort of a gray border around it in a square format, and the bottom menu here is sort of there's a trapezoidal area right there. It looks kind of reminds me of the Cherry Mobile Flare. Obviously if you go to the app drawer here, same thing, and you can see the sometimes some skins usually have a black background. This has your wallpaper on the back, which is kind of nice. Yeah, that's about it. It's a pretty nice implementation of the 4.1 OS. Alright, so checking out the camera here, it is slightly different. Some options here and there are a little bit different. There is no HDR mode, but it does have a panorama mode, so that's okay. Video goes up to, I believe, 720p. I will show you the video samples and the camera samples later on, but here's a big, quick demonstration. You know, as you can see right there, pinch to zooming works fine. This is the sort of the gallery, and actually the camera is pretty good if you ask me. The 8 megapixel. I'm not sure if it's BSI, but it does a pretty good job of taking pictures. Yeah, alright guys, so here we are checking it out, checking out the SkyFire 2.0 running the Temple Run 2 game, and it's actually fairly smooth. I think the Snapdragon processor is just generally smoother than the MediaTek processors out there, or maybe it's because of the QHD screen, it's pushing less pixels out there. But this is pretty smooth. Temple Run 2, no problem. Let's check out some other games. Alright guys, so here we are playing Modern Combat 4. It's a first-person shooter on Android phones. And this being a quad-core processor, it should handle it fine, and actually it looks pretty good, running pretty well. My controls are not set, so I'll just randomly press buttons here and there and see what happens. Yeah, like I said, my controls are not configured, so I'm actually just randomly doing this. Yeah, but I think Modern Combat 4 runs fine here. I think you can pretty much do a lot of video games in 3D with this. But let's check out one more. Alright guys, here we are playing Heroes of Order and Chaos. This is a MOBA game, sort of like Dota and League of Legends. But I couldn't get past the tutorial. This is just a tutorial. But we'll show you how it works really quickly. Obviously, we're just testing the graphics capabilities of the SkyFire 2.0, and we're just rushing through this. And actually, it runs pretty fine. I don't know if I can zoom in or something. Here's a skill. Let's skill that and use a skill. Alright, so yeah, I think it's working pretty fine. I think it's pretty playable. So yeah, it looks like you can play some pretty good 3D games on the SkyFire 2.0. Now, if you're noticing some, if you want to look at how many, if there's enough pixels or if it's getting pixelated, I think it's doing pretty well. If you have an HD screen, though, it's better. But yeah, it's fine. I think it's fine. Alright guys, so I think that's about it for the Cherry Mobile Skyfire 2.0. I think it's a pretty good phone. I think the handling, the build quality is really nice. I like the front is all glass, sort of. And I like the design. The IPS screen makes the colors pop, and the viewing angles are really good. This is priced at $7,899. If you're not a big fan of HD screens, or if you're in a little bit of a budget, quad-core phone, 1 gigabyte of RAM, pretty good, micro SD slot and everything. So yeah, that is the Cherry Mobile Skyfire 2.0. It's pretty cool. Camera is pretty good as well. Battery life is okay. I'm Alex from technoclass.com. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and as always, if you liked the video, please press the like button below. Add it to your favorites and or share it to your friends. If you got something to say, drop a comment in the comment box as well. Of course, more importantly, you should hit the subscribe button on top. This will keep you up to date with our new uploads and helps us out tremendously too. That's it guys, see you next video.
Iwan ka na gano'n. Basi, wala ka po.